I'd like to next read from my most recent book. It's titled Real Talk, a Cinema. This is from chapter 6. In 1992, the multi-award-winning and preeminent sports documentary filmmaker Bud Greenspan, 1926 to 2010, wrote, produced, and directed a documentary which was hosted and narrated by the best-selling author James Michener, titled The Black Athlete, 59 minutes color. Athletes and scholars of the day were interviewed on the role of black athletes in American society. The list of those interviewed today shows us a great historic import with the comments and the list of those interviewed, including Muhammad Ali, boxing, O.J. Simpson, football, Roy Campanella, baseball, Lee Elder, golf, Arthur Ashe, tennis, and historic black athletes like Fritz Pollard. Pollard was the first African American to play pro football and later to coach. Pollard was the first black coach in pro sports. Dr. Edwards was interviewed in this film, and his ideas were more adamantine than when I interviewed him 4 years earlier. When queried by the program host, James Michener, about the black athletic experience, Dr. Edwards was very clear. Quote, "I believe it's true in American society where whites suffer. The black suffers more, and athletics is no exception. Blacks have believed adamantly in the mobility of sports as a mobility escalator out of the degradation of black society, and it has simply not come about. Because they have not prepared themselves and because there are no opportunities readily available, blacks tend to suffer more than whites. Of the several million amateur black athletes in intercollegiate sports, there are less than 1,000 jobs available in pro sports. Given that NASA has several blacks being trained for their astronaut program, a black person has a better chance of going to the moon than making it in pro sports." Close quote. Things have not changed and seem to have become more entrenched over time, especially in the press. John Chirwa, an editor and sports coordinator for the Orlando Sentinel and Tribune, published the 2006 Racial and Gender Report Card of the Associated Press Sports Editors. His report indicated that 94.7% of the sports editors, 86.7% of the assistant sports editors, 89.9% of the columnists, 87.4% of the reporters, 89.7% of the copy editors, designers are white. And for those positions, 95, 87, 93, 90, and 87% are male. Quote, "We clearly do not have a group that reflects America's workforce." Close quote. William C. Rhoden, a black sports reporter for the New York Times, in his 2007 penned book, $40 Million Slaves, The Rise, Fall, and Redemption of the Black Athlete, makes the case that black athletes still find themselves on the periphery of true power in the multi-billion-dollar industry their talent built. In 2011, on PBS Frontline, a segment of this magazine format documentary program focused on money and March Madness. The NCAA men's basketball tournament has in excess of 140 million viewers. It is a multi-million-dollar business. 1,100 colleges and universities participate in a nonprofit that generates $700 million a year in revenue from contracts with the CBS and TBS networks. Additional revenue includes money from shoe companies like Nike and sales of video games depicting the players who receive no money from the sales of shoes or video games. The players, mostly black, are indentured servants, receiving very little of this revenue.